Hey there, adventurers! Welcome to Trailblazing Travels. Today we're going to explore the super cool city of Paris. Ooh la la! I can smell the Gauloise and onions already. Are you ready to discover amazing places and have tons of fun? Let's jump into the top 10 things to do in Paris. This is going to be très bien. Number 1. The Eiffel Tower. This giant tower is super famous. It's almost as tall as Jean-Claude Van Damme's ego. You can ride an elevator to the top and see the whole city from up high. Imagine the possibilities. You could play Spot the Mime or even count the baguettes. And guess what? Every night the tower sparkles with lights. It's like magic, or maybe a very enthusiastic electrician. Either way, it's très magnifique. Number 2. The Louvre Museum. This iconic museum is not just a building. It's a symbol of art, culture and history. Located in the heart of Paris, the Louvre is the world's largest art museum and a historic monument in France. Its grandeur and the sheer volume of its collection are simply breathtaking. This museum is like a giant treasure chest full of amazing art. Imagine walking through endless corridors filled with masterpieces from every era and corner of the globe. From ancient Egyptian artifacts to Renaissance paintings, the Louvre has it all. It's a place where art lovers can lose themselves for hours if not days. It's so big you might need a baguette compass to find your way around. With over 380,000 objects and 35,000 works of art on display, navigating the Louvre can be quite the adventure. It's easy to get lost, but that's part of the fun. Every turn reveals something new and unexpected. You can see the Mona Lisa, a painting with a very famous smile. This enigmatic portrait by Leonardo da Vinci is arguably the most famous painting in the world. People come from all over just to catch a glimpse of her mysterious smile. The painting's allure lies in its subtle details and the questions it raises about the subject's identity and expression. Seriously, that girl needs to lighten up a bit. Despite her fame, the Mona Lisa is surprisingly small, and the crowds around her can be overwhelming. But it's worth the effort to see this masterpiece up close and ponder what makes her smile so captivating. And don't forget the Venus de Milo. She's got arms, no arms. Well, you get the picture. This ancient Greek statue is another highlight of the Louvre's collection. Despite missing her arms, the Venus de Milo exudes grace and beauty, capturing the essence of classical sculpture. It's like going on an adventure through time. The Louvre's collection spans thousands of years, offering a journey through the history of art and civilization. From prehistoric artifacts to contemporary works, the museum provides a comprehensive overview of human creativity and achievement. Just try not to bump into Napoleon, he can be a bit short-tempered. The Louvre also houses many historical artifacts, including items related to Napoleon Bonaparte. His presence in the museum is a reminder of France's rich and complex history. So, as you explore the Louvre, take your time, soak in the art, and enjoy the journey through one of the world's most magnificent museums. Number 3. Notre-Dame Cathedral. This iconic structure is not just any old church. It's a masterpiece of Gothic architecture that has stood the test of time. Built over centuries, it has witnessed the ebb and flow of history, from medieval times to the modern era. This big church is really old and has beautiful windows. These stained glass windows are not just any windows. They are intricate works of art that tell stories from the Bible and the lives of saints. Each pane is a vibrant mosaic of colors that come alive when the sunlight streams through them. They're like giant kaleidoscopes, but without the risk of getting your eye stuck to one. Imagine standing in the nave looking up at the rose window, a circular masterpiece that is over 30 feet in diameter. The play of light and color is nothing short of mesmerizing, a true feast for the eyes. You can even climb up to see the funny stone statues called gargoyles. These aren't just decorative, they serve a practical purpose too, acting as waterspouts to direct rain away from the building. But their grotesque and whimsical designs have captured the imaginations of visitors for centuries. They look like they've had one too many glasses of Bordeaux, but hey, who hasn't? Each gargoyle has its own unique character, some looking menacing, others almost comical. It's as if they are frozen in time, each with a story to tell. And the view from up there? Magnifique. Climbing the 387 steps to the top is no small feat, but the reward is a panoramic view of Paris that is simply breathtaking. You can see the Seine River winding its way through the city, the Eiffel Tower standing tall in the distance, and the rooftops of Paris stretching out as far as the eye can see. It's like being on top of the world, or at least on top of Paris. From this vantage point, you can truly appreciate the beauty and grandeur of the City of Light. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or just someone looking for a great view, Notre-Dame Cathedral has something for everyone. So next time you're in Paris, make sure to pay a visit to this extraordinary landmark. You won't be disappointed. Chapter 4. Montmartre and the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. This chapter takes us on a journey through one of Paris's most iconic and vibrant neighborhoods. Number 4. Montmartre and the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. This area is not just a place, it's an experience, a living canvas of art and culture. Montmartre is a fun neighborhood with lots of artists. They're everywhere. The streets are alive with creativity, and you can feel the artistic energy in the air. Painting, sketching, selling caricatures that make you look like a cross between a Picasso and a plate of escargots. These artists bring the streets to life, capturing the essence of Montmartre in every stroke. At the top of the hill, there's a big white church called Sacré-Cœur. This basilica is not just a religious site, it's a symbol of hope and resilience for the people of Paris. It's so bright, you might need sunglasses. The white domes of Sacré-Cœur gleam in the sunlight, creating a striking contrast against the blue sky. The view from there is awesome. From the steps of the basilica, you can see the entire city of Paris spread out before you. A breathtaking panorama that captures the heart and soul of the city. You can see all of Paris, even the pigeons fighting over a dropped croissant. The bustling city below, with its iconic landmarks and charming streets, is a sight to behold from this vantage point. Montmartre is also famous for its quaint cafes and street musicians. As you wander through the cobblestone streets, you'll hear the melodies of accordions and guitars, adding a musical backdrop to your exploration. The cafes here are perfect for a leisurely coffee break. Sit back, relax, and watch the world go by as you sip on a café au lait or enjoy a freshly baked croissant. The neighborhood is also home to a variety of unique shops and boutiques. From vintage clothing stores to art galleries, there's something for everyone in Montmartre. As the sun sets, Montmartre transforms into a lively nightlife hub. The streets come alive with the sounds of laughter and music, and the vibrant atmosphere continues well into the night. The Sacré-Cœur Basilica is equally stunning at night. Illuminated against the dark sky, it stands as a beacon of light and beauty, watching over the city of Paris. Even after dark, the artists of Montmartre continue to work, their creativity undimmed by the setting sun. The neighborhood's artistic spirit is truly timeless. Montmartre and the Sacré-Cœur Basilica are more than just a mountain and a church. They are a testament to the enduring spirit of Paris, a place where art, culture, and history come together in a beautiful tapestry. Chapter 5. Champs-Élysées, Shop Till You Drop. Number 5. Champs-Élysées and Arc de Triomphe. Walk down this famous street filled with shops and cafes. You can find anything here. Designer clothes, delicious pastries, even a tiny Eiffel Tower keychain for your pet hamster. At the end, you'll see the Arc de Triomphe, a huge arch you can climb to see the city from above. Just try not to get dizzy up there, it's a long way down. Chapter 6. Seine-sational River Cruise. Number 6. Seine River Cruise. Hop on a boat and float down the Seine River. It's like a giant lazy river, but with less chlorine and more baguettes. You'll pass by many famous places like the Eiffel Tower and Notre-Dame. You can wave to the gargoyles, they love tourists. It's a super fun way to see the city. Just watch out for lovesick couples, they tend to get a little handsy on these cruises. Chapter 7. Versailles, it's good to be king, or queen. Number 7. Palace of Versailles. Take a short trip to this amazing palace. It's so big, it has its own zip code. It's super fancy with big rooms and beautiful gardens. You can almost imagine Louis XIV strolling through the gardens, admiring his reflection in the fountains. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. Just try not to lose your head over the opulence. Number 8. The Latin Quarter. This is a lively neighborhood with lots of cool places to explore. You can find everything here. Old bookstores, quirky cafes, even a shop that sells nothing but miniature accordions. You can visit old buildings and have fun at the cafes and shops. It's the perfect place to get lost in the Parisian atmosphere. Just watch out for pickpockets, they love a good beret. Number 9. Parisian cafes. Sit down at a café and try some yummy treats like croissants and macarons. They're so delicious you'll want to write a poem about them. It's a great way to relax and enjoy the Paris vibe. People watch, sip your espresso, and pretend you're a character in a French New Wave film. Just try not to spill your coffee when a mime tries to steal your croissant. Number 10. Musée d'Orsay. This museum is in an old train station and has lots of beautiful paintings. It's like stepping back in time but with better art. You can see works by famous artists like Monet and Van Gogh. Those Impressionists, they really knew how to capture light, didn't they? It's a wonderful place to explore. Just try not to get run over by a runaway train. They haven't used those tracks in years. Paris is such an amazing city with so many fun things to do. From the Eiffel Tower to the Louvre, from the Champs-Élysées to the Latin Quarter, this city has something for everyone. Thanks for joining us on our adventure today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting travels. See you next time, adventurers. And remember, when in Paris, do as the Parisians do. Eat croissants, drink coffee, and complain about the tourists.